Title: Rise Lebanon, Lebanon Vision 20-36 Initiative. Projects Guide and Strategic Analysis. National projects listings by category. Here is a comprehensive list of proposed national projects for Lebanon's transformation. 1. Strategic Plan for Lebanon Vision 2026-2036, a roadmap for national transformation. 2. The Leap, a transformative vision for Lebanon's renewal and progress. 3. Funding proposal for Lebanon Vision 2026-2036. 4. Supporting the Lebanon National Transformation Council. 5. Return on investment for transformation and development projects in Lebanon. 6. Public Investment Fund Strategy for Lebanon. 7. Strategy to engage the Lebanese diaspora and attract investment. 8. Exploring the people's psyche in multi-ethnic societies with weak states. 9. Comprehensive strategy to shift Lebanese psyche from sectarianism to nationalism and civism. 10. The paradox of Lebanon. 11. Building a new Lebanon, a comprehensive strategy for reconciliation. 12. Building a new Lebanon. What is the cost? 13. The enigma of lack of strategies implementation in Lebanon, challenges and opportunities. 14. A blueprint for tomorrow, 200 projects for Lebanon revival. 15. The futility of transformative projects in Lebanon. 16. Lebanon Vision 2036, the integrated national transformation blueprint, a comprehensive analysis. 17. What does integrated transformation require to ensure its success? 18. Lebanon's survival hinges on integrated transformation, not isolated projects. 19. Transformation Readiness Assessment of Lebanon. 20. Lebanon's Paradoxes, a Nation of Contradictions. 21. Lebanon's Diagnosis, a comprehensive overview and roadmap for recovery. 22. Lebanon's Hierarchy of Needs. 23. Responding to criticism with visionary action. 24. Psychological perspective on performative action. Creating new ministries. 25. Strategic plan for the creation of a Ministry of Technology and Digitization. 26. Strategic plan for the creation of a Ministry of Good Governance. 27. Strategic plan for the creation of a Ministry of Municipal and Rural Affairs. 28. Strategic plan for the creation of a Ministry of Reforms and Good Governance. 29. Strategic plan for the creation of a full-fledged Ministry for Government Digital Transformation. 30. Strategic plan for the creation of a Ministry of Planning and Development. 31. Plan for the creation of a Ministry of Technology and Digitization. 32. Comprehensive strategy for Lebanon's economic recovery and financial stability. Empowering existing ministries. 33. Strategic plan for empowering the Lebanese Ministry of the Environment. 34. Strategic plan for the empowerment of the Lebanese Ministry of Justice. 35. Strategic plan for empowering the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Emigrants. 36. Strategic plan for the empowerment of the Ministry of Public Works. Creating new authorities, councils, and initiatives. 37. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon Transformation Authority. 38. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon National Transformation Council. 39. Strategic plan for the creation of Projects Management and Execution Authority. 40. Comprehensive plan for the creation of a Public Sector Restructuring and Downsizing Authority. 41. Strategic plan for the creation of Public Transformation Projects Authority. 42. Strategic plan for the Lebanon Authority for Institutionalized Public Coordination. 43. Strategic plan for the creation of an Oil and Gas Authority. 44. Proposal for the creation of the Lebanon Investment Promotion Authority. 45. Strategy for the creation of a Department for Economic Development. 46. Strategic plan for the Authority for International Partnerships and Collaboration. 47. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon High-Tech and Innovation Accelerator Authority. 48. Comprehensive strategy to create development project accelerators at local government level. 49. Comprehensive strategy for the Authority for Government Human Resources. 50. Strategic plan for the creation of an Observatory of Transformative Projects and Initiatives. 51. Strategic plan for establishing an open data portal. 52. Strategic plan for the creation of a live dashboard tracking Lebanon's economic recovery. 53. Strategic plan for the creation of public-facing transparency dashboard. 54. Strategic plan for enhancing Lebanon's postal code system. 55. Strategic plan for a GPS-based postal system. 56. Emergency Medical Services Strategic Plan. 57. Strategy for the Council for Reconstruction and Development. 58. Comprehensive plan to overhaul Lebanon's vehicle registration system. 59. Comprehensive plan to create a commercial register and trade name system. 60. Comprehensive reform strategy for Lebanon's real estate registration system. 61. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon National Program for Artificial Intelligence. 62. Comprehensive strategic plan for establishing strategic development departments in Lebanese municipalities. 63. Municipal Excellence Initiative for Lebanon. Annual performance evaluation of local governments. 64. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanese diaspora voting and representation reform. 65. Strategic plan for establishing citizens' assemblies in municipalities. 66. Comprehensive strategic plan to reinvent municipal elections. 67. Municipal Transformation Award. 68. A real-time AI-powered dashboard for tracking and monitoring transformation projects. 69. Lebanon National Digital Identity Framework. 70. Lebanon's Digital Government Authority Strategy. 71. Lebanon's Digital Transformation Blueprint, accelerating e-services through strategic reform. 72. Establishing a National Digital Academy. 73. A comprehensive strategy for Lebanon, adapting legal frameworks for the AI era. Good governance and transparency. 74. The Great Lebanese Bank Robbery, a study in financial engineering. 75. General Anti-Corruption Strategy for Lebanon. 76. Comprehensive plan for establishing the National Whistleblower Protection Office. 77. Strategic plan for good governance in Lebanon's Ministry of Telecommunications. 78. Strategic plan for good governance in Lebanon's Ministry of Energy and Water. 79. Strategic plan for good governance in the Ministry of Public Health. 80. Strategic plan for good governance in the Lebanese Ministry of Finance. 81. Strategic plan for good governance in the Lebanese Ministry of Social Affairs. 82. Strategic plan for good governance in the Lebanese Ministry of Education. 83. Comprehensive strategy for the Council for Reconstruction and Development through global best practices. 84. Strategy for transforming Beirut port into a competitive smart hub. 85. Strategic plan for transforming Lebanon's prison system. 86. From crisis to transparency, institutionalizing AI-powered monitoring and evaluation. 87. Blockchain-based projects tracking and monitoring system. 88. Digital governance for accountability, Lebanon's national e-procurement transformation. 89. Blockchain for transparency, how Lebanon can combat corruption with technology. 90. Rebuilding trust in Lebanon's banking sector. 91. How can Lebanon regain local and international trust? Privatization of the public sector. 92. Revitalizing Lebanon, a comprehensive approach to privatization and sector reform. 93. Privatization strategy for Lebanon. 94. Privatization strategy for Lebanon's energy sector. 95. Privatization strategy for Lebanon's telecom sector. 96. Privatizing Lebanon's health sector. 97. Privatization strategy for Lebanon's power and electricity sector. 98. Privatization strategy for Lebanon's education sector. 99. The privatization of the transportation sector. 100. Privatization of water and sanitation. 101. Privatization of tourism and hospitality. 102. Empowering Lebanon's private sector. 103. Lebanon Diaspora Bonds, a blueprint for economic recovery. 104. Lebanon Diaspora Bond Program. Downsizing the public sector. 105. Downsizing the public sector in Lebanon. 106. Debureaucratizing the public sector. 107. Zero Government Bureaucracy Program for Lebanon. Decentralizing the public sector. 108. Decentralized Governance in Lebanon, a strategic framework for municipal empowerment. 109. Decentralizing Lebanon, a path to stability, prosperity, and unity. 110. Reimagining decentralization in Lebanon, a path to local empowerment. Regional integration and global partnerships. 111. Strategic plan for the introduction of free zones. 112. Strategic plan for the creation of an integrated logistics zone. 113. The Lebanon Corridor, unlocking a strategic trade gateway for the Levant. Research, innovation, and transformative RAND-D. 114. Strategic plan for a research and innovation park in the Chuf region. 115. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon Transformative RAND-D think tank. 116. Strategic plan for the creation of the Chuf Tech Park. 117. The Chuf Tech Park. Could Lebanon's mountains become the next Silicon Valley? 118. Can the knowledge economy power a national comeback? 119. Lebanon 2036. Pillars of workforce transformation. 120. Lebanon's Silicon Valley vision. Education, diaspora, and social equity. 121. Strategic plan for the creation of Lebanon Tech University. 122. Strategic Plan for Diaspora Engagement. 123. Strategic Plan for the Creation of a Social Healthcare System. 124. Strategic Plan for the Creation of a Health Insurance Program. 125. Diaspora Engagement Strategy for Lebanon Vision 2036. 126. Lebanon Diaspora Bonds, tapping into $500 billion to rebuild the nation. 127. Diaspora Voting Reform. Economic Diversification, Digital and Innovation. 128. National AI and Blockchain Development. 129. Leveraging Technology for Accountability in Lebanon's Public Sector. 130. Comprehensive Strategy for Lebanon Technology Valley. 131. National Digital Transformation Strategy. 132. Strategic Plan for the Creation of Policies for Technology Ecosystem. 133. Strategic Plan for the Creation of the Lebanon Technology Valley. 134. Lebanon Private Sector AI and Data Acceleration Strategy. 135. Ease of Doing Business Reforms. 136. Lebanon 2026, Unlocking Growth Through Ease of Doing Business Reforms. 137. Accelerating Lebanon's Transformation, the Role of Artificial Intelligence. 138. White Paper, Accelerating Lebanon's Transformation Through Artificial Intelligence. 139. AI for Lebanon, Can Artificial Intelligence Rescue a Broken System? 140. White Paper, How Bitcoin Could Have Saved Lebanon from Economic Implosion. 141. Comprehensive National Development Projects and Investor Playbook. 142. Comprehensive Strategic Plan for the Development of a Desalination Plant. Infrastructure. 143. Transforming Lebanon seaports into tourist ports. 144. Strategic Plan for a new airport in Clayat. 145. Strategy for transforming Beirut Port into a competitive smart hub. 146. Strategic Plan for transforming Lebanon's prison system. 147. Building a highway over the Mediterranean Sea to connect Beirut with northern cities. 148. Beirut Port 2.0, How a Smart Logistics Hub Could Revive Lebanon's Economy. Tourism and Cultural Revival. 149. Cider Tourism and Hospitality Development Project. 150. Rebranding Lebanon, a comprehensive marketing strategy. End of national projects. Beginning of local projects listings by category. Local projects for the town of June and similar municipalities. Economic development. 151. Introduction to the vision for the town of June 2025 to 2030. 152. Proposal for strategic economic development in June. 153. Sustainable tourism development. 154. Proposal for a town website. 155. Proposal for a mobile application and RFP. 156. Economic development, the Carib sector. 157. Proposal for an olive oil manufacturing plant. 158. Proposal for avocado production. 159. Proposal for carob production. 160. Proposal for honey production. 161. Proposal for an olive oil soap production. 162. Proposal for wine production. 163. Proposal for arak production. 164. Proposal to establish a farmers market. 165. Strategic Plan for the Development of Small and Medium Enterprises. 166. A Guide to Setting Up the Chuf Rural High-Tech Digital and Venture Hub. 167. Branding Proposal. 168. Digital Transformation of Municipalities in Lebanon. 169. Digital Transformation Strategy for June Municipality. 170. Fostering Youth Entrepreneurship. 171. Role of Municipalities in Fostering Entrepreneurship. 172. Proposal for Entrepreneurship Training Program. 173. Proposal for an Awali River Cabins Resort. 174. Strategic Proposal for Performance Management in Local Governments. 175. Guide of International Development Funds and Grants Organizations. 176. Strategic Planning Manual. 177. Comprehensive Strategy for Rural Development Funding. 178. Building Bridges to Europe, a Strategic Plan for June's Olive Oil Cooperative. 179. The Lebanon Municipal Candidate Questionnaire, a Pilot Initiative. 180. Municipal Monitoring and Tracking Handbook. 181. Handbook for Lebanese Municipalities, Overcoming Municipal Funding Shortfalls. 182. Comprehensive Strategy to Create Development Project Accelerators at Local Government Level. 183. Comprehensive Strategy to Overhaul Municipal Unions. 184. Standardization of Administrative Processes in Unions of Municipalities. 185. June 2036. How one Lebanese village is planning to write a new future. 186. Digital June. How Lebanon's municipalities can lead in e-governance. Infrastructure improvement. 187. Proposal for a master plan. 188. Proposal for infrastructure development. 189. Guide for facades and sidewalks. 190. Manual for street identification signs design. 191. Master plan for neighborhoods development. 192. Proposal for a municipality building. 193. Proposal to empower municipal police departments. 194. Proposal to construct a fire station. 195. Lifestyle Boulevard Project Plan. 196. Building a landmark. 197. Proposal for a dedicated office building for the mayor and Muqtars. 198. Proposal for sidewalks improvement. 199. Proposal for a welcome sign. 200. Comprehensive strategy for a sewage system and network. Cultural preservation. 201. Strategic cultural heritage proposal. 202. Proposal for a museum. 203. Strategic plan for a public library. 204. Strategic plan to encourage the creation of foundations. 205. Proposal for June Historical Heritage Award. 206. June A Journey Through Time, photos and videos. 207. Proposal for a summer festival. 208. Plan for developing the history and heritage. 209. Echoes of Ancient Lands, the archaeological heritage. 210. Historical archaeological heritage of Sidon. 211. A poetic journey through the beautiful town of June. 212. Comprehensive restoration plan for Lady Hester Stanhope's Palace. 213. Plan to create hiking trails. Sustainability and environmental conservation. 214. Strategic plan for solid waste management. 215. Strategy for a sewage system and sewage treatment plant. 216. Strategy for wind power and hybrid energy. 217. Proposal for solar energy. 218. Proposal for a country club. Social development. 219. Who's Who for notables. 220. Community needs assessment. 221. Proposal for public and online forums. 222. Proposal to develop a mobile application. 223. Proposal for a community center grant. 224. Proposal to establish a health center. 225. Community service and volunteering plan. 226. Proposal for a nursing home. 227. Proposal for a sports center. 228. Strategic plan for a community aquatics club. 229. Emergency management plan. 230. Proposal for scholarships and grants. 231. Proposal of solutions for internally displaced people. 232. Proposal for a public park and picnic area. 233. Proposal to build an outdoor amphitheater. 234. Proposal for a youth center. 235. Proposal for a cable car project. 236. Enhancing community engagement through WhatsApp. 237. Mobile app development plan. 238. June website development plan. End of list.